Hey, shalom everyone, this is Chris Shoemaker, also known as Yehuda ben Shomer, and welcome to the Daily Drash. Today's Daily Drash is taken from Proverbs chapter 21, verse 5, and I'm going to be reading from God's Word translation. And it says, "The plans of a hard-working person lead to prosperity, but everyone who is always in a hurry ends up in poverty." Now, I'm going to show my age a little bit, because when I read this verse, I remember a song from Mr. Rogers. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Mr. Rogers almost always had a song for virtually anything, any lesson he was trying to teach. And he had a song for this very verse. Well, I imagine that this verse was probably partially the inspiration for this song. And indeed, Mr. Rogers was a licensed Presbyterian minister. Some people may not know that. But he said, "I like to take my time. I mean that when I have to do a thing, I always want to do things right." And the song goes on to say that, that if he should have to hurry up to finish something, that, he'll just basically have to do it again, or that he'll mess things up if he has to hurry. And that's really the nut. It's in a nutshell of this verse. The plans of a hardworking person lead to prosperity. A hardworking person maps it out, plans it out, thinks it out. He takes his time to do it right, to make sure he has all the materials, all the things that he needs, that it's high quality stuff, because when he wants to do a job, he wants to do it right. But it says, everyone who is always in a hurry ends up in poverty. Always in a hurry. Oh, I'm rushed. I need to make the best use of my time. I need to be efficient, so therefore I have to be fast and I have to hurry. So I'm going to buy cheaper, and I'm going to buy, not the highest quality material. I'm going to cut corners. I'm going to pump it out fast and, stack it deep and sell it cheap. But it says, the plans of a hardworking person lead to prosperity. If somebody knows that you're doing a high-quality job, even though it takes a little bit more time, they know that you're putting your best effort into it, and you're going to get a good reputation and get referred to, and you're going to get more business, and you're going to prosper. But everyone who is always in a hurry ends up in poverty. Oh, they just did this slip shot. They were in a hurry. They were sloppy. They were messy. They didn't do it right. They didn't use the right equipment. They cut corners. They jury-rigged it, whatever. But everyone who is always in a hurry ends up in poverty. So whatever you do your very best. Do it with all your heart. Because if you just do it sloppily and, try to cut corners, you think you're saving time. You think that, you're going to get ahead. But when somebody finds out the shoddy work that was done, the low quality of work, or how sloppy it was, or how slipshod it was, you're going to have to go back and fix your mistakes. You're going to have to go back and do it over. Therefore, you're going to have to spend more time, and you're going to have to spend more money. You're not going to prosper. You're going to lose money on the job or the deal. So it pays to do it right the first time, to do your very best. And the Brit Chadasha, the renewed covenant, the New Testament, talks about how whatever you do it as if you're doing it for the Lord. Do it as if, the Lord is your customer. And there's another passage that says, if you've done it to the least of these, my brethren, you've done it to me. So we are all representatives of God in some way, shape, or form. So whatever we do to others, we're doing to ourselves. Whatever we do to others, it's as if we're doing it to the Lord anyway, because we're created in His image. So we need to take enough pride in our work and ourselves to do it right, but also to love the other person, to be able to do whatever job we have to do and do it right. Because, like I said, if you're just doing a half job or a sloppy job or cutting corners, you're going to spend more time and more money, because you're going to have to go back and correct and do it over, and you're not going to get ahead like you think you are. So always do your best. Thanks, guys, so much for listening. Go out there and have a great day. Shalom and Shavua Tov.
Hey guys, do you want to know all the dirt on Chris Shoemaker, also known as Yehuda ben Shomer? Then check out the Raw Confessionals. Maybe my dirt can help you stay clean.